Drink water right. Small changes, real impact. Most of us drink water without giving it a second thought. It's just something we do when we're thirsty, after a workout, maybe with a meal. But what if the way we're drinking water is actually working against us? In the US, we're constantly juggling work, family, and everything in between. That rush often shows up in our health routines. We chug water all at once, skip hydration before bed, or grab ice-cold drinks because they feel refreshing. But small habits like these might be quietly draining our energy. Take nighttime hydration, for example. Many people stop drinking water in the evening, afraid of waking up during the night. It makes sense, but it's not the full story. Dr. Fedor Uglov, a Russian doctor who lived past 100, recommended drinking a glass of water about an hour before bed. Why? Because during sleep, your body enters deep repair mode, flushing toxins, restoring cells, and balancing fluids. A little water, timed right, helps these systems work better. People often notice they sleep deeper and wake up feeling more refreshed. Another common mistake: gulping down large amounts of water after forgetting to drink all day. It feels efficient, but it overwhelms your kidneys and can lead to bloating or fatigue. Instead, sipping small amounts regularly keeps hydration steady. It helps with focus, keeps energy more stable, and even improves mood. These changes are simple, but the benefits are real. When we pay attention to how we hydrate and just how much you start to feel different, more clear-headed, less drained, ready to take on the day. So what other water habits might be holding you back? Let's take a closer look, starting with the ones almost everyone gets wrong. Secret 1. Stop skipping water before bed. A lot of people end their water intake right after dinner, thinking it'll help them sleep through the night without bathroom interruptions. It's a habit that sounds smart, but it could be holding your body back from one of its most important overnight jobs: repair and recovery. Especially in a fast-paced, always-on culture like the US, where stress, late nights, and inconsistent sleep are common. Giving your body every possible tool to restore itself is essential. And water? That's one of the most underrated tools of all. Dr. Fedor Uglov, a respected Russian surgeon who lived beyond 100 years old, believed that hydration before sleep was crucial. He recommended drinking 1 glass of water about an hour before bed, not right before you turn the lights off, but with enough time for your body to process it. The reason? During deep sleep, your body does serious behind-the-scenes work. Cells repair, organs detoxify, and your immune system recalibrates. Without water, this process is slower and less effective. Your kidneys, in particular, depend on fluid to flush out waste and support natural cleansing. If you're going to bed slightly dehydrated, which is more common than you think, you're making it harder for your body to heal overnight. The result? You may wake up feeling groggy, sluggish, or like you didn't actually rest. Some people even notice dry skin, headaches, or brain fog in the morning. These aren't random, they are signs your body didn't get what it needed while you slept. The fix is surprisingly simple. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Build a habit of drinking a glass of water around 60 minutes before bed. Not tea, not soda, just clean, room temperature water. It gives your body what it needs to do its job right without interrupting your sleep with a late-night bathroom run. What's great is that many people feel the difference quickly. After just a few nights of consistent bedtime hydration, you might find your sleep gets deeper. You wake up more alert. That groggy I-need-3-cups-of-coffee feeling in the morning, it often fades. Your skin can look a little healthier. Even digestion tends to smooth out overnight. This isn't about overhauling your lifestyle. It's about making a small, intentional choice that supports the way your body already wants to work. And if a single glass of water before bed can help you sleep better, think more clearly, and feel more energized, we not start tonight? Getting enough water before bed helps your body recover, but how you spread water throughout the day matters just as much. Secret 2. Ditch the water chugging habit. It's Monday, you're halfway through your day, and you suddenly realize you've barely had any water. So, like most people, you grab a bottle and chug it in 1 go. It feels like you're fixing the problem fast. But here's the thing. Drinking water that way isn't helping your body the way you think it is. In fact, it might be making things harder. Dr. Fedor Uglov, who spent decades as a top surgeon and lived a remarkably long life, believed that how you drink water matters just as much as how much you drink. He warned against drinking large amounts all at once, saying it puts stress on your internal systems. And science backs that up. When you suddenly flood your body with a bunch of water, your kidneys go into overdrive trying to process and balance it out. Instead of absorbing it effectively, your body ends up flushing a lot of it out along with key minerals like sodium and potassium that your muscles and nerves actually need. So what's the result? You might feel bloated, sluggish, or even more tired after drinking. It's not hydration, it's overload. And over time, if this becomes your daily habit, you could be unknowingly pushing your body into a cycle of mild dehydration, an electrolyte imbalance. But there's a better way. The solution is simple. Pace yourself. Instead of waiting until you're thirsty or dry-mouthed, get into the habit of sipping water regularly throughout the day. Keep a reusable water bottle nearby and take small sips every 3,045 minutes. You don't need to measure every ounce, just keep it steady. A lot of people notice changes pretty quickly when they shift to this approach. Your energy levels stay more consistent. No more mid-afternoon crashes or tension headaches from dehydration. Your focus improves too, especially during long stretches of screen time or meetings. Even your digestion can benefit, since steady hydration helps keep everything moving smoothly. In a fast-paced American lifestyle, this small shift in routine can be a quiet game changer. You're not adding another thing to your to-do list, you are just tweaking what you already do. And that's the beauty of it. You're giving your body what it needs in a way it can actually use. No stress, no extremes, just better hydration that fits your life. So next time you realize you're behind on water, resist the urge to chug. Instead, take a breath, take a sip, and let your body catch up. Now that you're drinking more consistently, let's talk about the temperature of your water and why it might be slowing you down. Secret 3. Skip the ice. Go for room temperature water. In the US, drinking cold water is almost automatic. You walk into a restaurant and get a glass packed with ice before you even ask. On hot days, nothing feels better than something icy to cool you down fast. But here's the thing most people don't realize. That cold water habit might be messing with your digestion and slowing down your body, more than helping it. Dr. Fedor Uglov, a respected Russian surgeon known for his focus on natural health habits, believed that the temperature of the water we drink affects how well our body functions. And modern health professionals have echoed that idea. When you drink very cold water, especially during or right after meals, your body has to work harder to warm it up to your internal temperature. That process can interfere with digestion and even trigger mild stress responses. In the digestive system, think about it, your stomach's trying to break down food, and suddenly it's hit with a shock of ice water. That chill can slow enzyme activity and tighten blood vessels, which makes it harder for nutrients to be absorbed efficiently. Some people also experience stomach cramps, bloating, or even a weird heavy feeling after a meal without realizing that their icy drink might be the cause. Now, the fix. It's incredibly simple. Switch to room temperature water, especially around meal times. You don't need to heat it, just skip the ice. Room temp water is gentler on your system and helps your body absorb it faster. Dr. Uglov saw this as one of the easiest ways to support digestion and internal balance. People who make this switch often say they feel noticeably lighter after eating. Meals don't sit in their stomach the same way. There's less bloating, and energy levels stay steadier after lunch or dinner. And if you're someone who's struggled with sluggish digestion, this one habit can make a bigger difference than you'd expect. This isn't about cutting out cold drinks forever. If you've just finished a workout or it's a scorching day in Arizona, an ice-cold sip can still be refreshing. But for your daily routine, especially before, during, and after meals, scooping room temperature water is a small act of kindness toward your gut. It's a habit shift that doesn't cost anything. No supplements, no special equipment, just a conscious decision to give your body what it can handle more naturally. And the payoff? Better digestion, better energy, and fewer of those after-meal crashes that can make the rest of your day feel like a drag. Try it for a week and notice how your body responds. Sometimes it's the small adjustments that create the biggest change. Speaking of digestion, there's another habit that could be interfering with how well your body processes food. Secret 4. Rethink drinking during meals. In American culture, having a big glass of water or soda or iced tea with your meal feels totally normal, almost automatic. You sit down to eat, the drink shows up, and you sip between bites without thinking twice. But this common habit might be quietly interfering with how well your body digests food and absorbs nutrients. Dr. Fedor Uglov, a Russian doctor known for his simple but powerful health advice, pointed out that drinking large amounts of liquid during meals can actually dilute your stomach's digestive acids. These acids are crucial for breaking down food, especially proteins. When they're watered down, the digestion process slows. That means your food sits longer in your stomach, potentially leading to bloating, gas, or that heavy, sluggish feeling after eating. Over time, it can even contribute to issues like acid reflux or poor nutrient absorption, especially if it becomes a daily habit. The logic makes sense when you think about it. Your digestive system is designed to work in a certain balance. Flooding it with water during a meal throws that balance off. And while a few sips here and there won't hurt, chugging a whole glass mid-meal doesn't help your body do what it's built to do. So what's a better way? Dr. Uglov recommended drinking water about 30 minutes before a meal or waiting at least an hour afterward. That gives your stomach the chance to focus fully on breaking down food without interference. If you're worried about thirst while eating, a small sip or two is totally fine. But the idea is to let digestion be the star of the show, not turn it into a struggle. People who try this often notice they feel lighter after meals, less bloating, more energy, instead of that post-lunch crash where you feel like you need a nap. Digestion becomes smoother, and for some, even issues like heartburn or indigestion start to ease. It's not a drastic diet change, it's a subtle shift in timing that makes your body's natural processes more efficient. In a culture where meals are rushed or multitasked, eaten at a desk, in the car, or in front of a screen, this small change can also serve as a reminder to slow down, to be more intentional, to let food be nourishment, not just fuel. And if it helps you feel clearer, lighter, and more comfortable after eating, that's a win worth building into your routine. Try adjusting your water habits around meals for just a few days and see how your body responds. Sometimes, it's not about adding something new, it's about taking one small thing out of the way. Once you've nailed the timing, the next step is making sure you're drinking the right amount for your body. Secret 5. Find your personal hydration number. One of the most common mistakes people make when it comes to drinking water is assuming there's a one-size-fits-all number. You've probably heard it before: drink 8 glasses a day. It's easy to remember, and it sounds official. But here's the truth. Your body's water needs aren't generic. They're personal. And treating hydration like a checklist can either leave you dehydrated or make you drink more than your body actually needs. Dr. Fedor Uglov, a physician who valued natural, practical health routines, emphasized that hydration should be tailored to the individual. He recommended using a simple calculation: multiply your body weight in kilograms by 30 to 40 milliliters to find your ideal daily water intake. That means someone who weighs more, works out more, or lives in a hot climate will need more water than someone with a smaller frame or a sedentary lifestyle. It's about your body, not a blanket rule. Why does this matter? Because both underhydration and overhydration can mess with how your body functions. If you're not getting enough water, you might notice fatigue, dry skin, trouble focusing, or headaches. But if you're overhydrating, especially without enough electrolytes, you can dilute the balance of minerals in your blood, which can lead to dizziness, confusion, and even low energy. More water isn't always better, it has to be the right amount. The good news is that finding your balance is simple. Let's say you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 68 kilograms. Multiply that by 30, and you get around 1,040 milliliters, or roughly 2 liters a day. If you're active or spend a lot of time outside, aim higher, up to 2.5 liters. Keep in mind this total includes fluids from food, tea, and other sources, not just plain water. Once you start drinking the right amount for your body, you'll likely feel a shift. Your energy becomes steadier, your skin might feel more hydrated, and even your digestion improves. You may notice fewer afternoon crashes or that your brain feels less foggy throughout the day. And when you hit your personal hydration target, drinking water stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like fuel. This isn't about counting every sip or obsessing over ounces. It's about listening to your body, understanding your needs, and giving yourself just enough to thrive, not too much, not too little. When you find that sweet spot, everything just works better. So the next time you hear a hydration rule, pause for a second. Instead of following a number that's meant for everyone, try choosing the one that's meant for you. Your body will thank you for it every single day. But hydration isn't just about rest, it's also about how you fuel your body before you move. Secret 6. Drink before you move. A lot of people wait until they're already sweating, tired, or halfway through a workout before reaching for water. It might feel like you're listening to your body, but by the time you're thirsty during physical activity, you're already playing catch up. In a culture that often pushes us to squeeze workouts into already packed schedulelessly mornings, lunch breaks, late evenings, it's easy to overlook something as basic as prehydration. But skipping it can quietly sabotage your performance and recovery. Dr. Fedor Uglov, who spent his life promoting health through practical, everyday habits, emphasized the importance of preparing the body for physical effort, especially with water. He recommended drinking before you start moving, not during or after. Why? Because proper hydration isn't instant. Your body needs time to absorb and distribute fluids, especially to your muscles and bloodstream. When you show up to a workout already slightly dehydrated, even if you don't feel it, you're more likely to deal with fatigue, dizziness, and muscle cramps. Your heart has to work harder to pump blood, and your body struggles to regulate temperature. If you've ever hit a wall during a workout or felt unusually tired after a short walk or jog, hydration or lack of it might be part of the reason. The fix is straightforward. About 3,060 minutes before any physical activity, drink a glass or two of water. Not all at once and not ice cold, just enough to prepare your system. Think of it like stretching for your organs. You don't run without warming up your legs, so don't expect your body to perform well without fluid support. Athletic trainers and sports physicians back this up. The American Council on Exercise recommends drinking 17-20 ounces of water about 2 hours before exercising, then another 8 ounces 20 to 30 minutes beforehand. It helps maintain electrolyte levels, keeps your joints lubricated, and improves blood flow, key elements for a safe and productive workout. What most people notice when they hydrate in advance is subtle, but powerful. They last longer without tiring, their muscles recover faster, and they're less sore the next day. Even for non-athletes, going on a brisk walk, cleaning the house, or doing yard work, the benefits of prehydration are just as real. You'll feel more capable, more focused, and less drained afterward. This is a low-effort habit that pays off fast. It doesn't require expensive supplements, fitness apps, or high-performance gear, just a bit of water and a little planning. And over time, it makes movement feel less like a struggle and more like something your body's actually ready for. So, before you lace up those shoes, grab your keys, or roll out your mat, grab that water first. Your muscles, brain, and energy levels will thank you. Prepping your body for movement is key, but slowing down when you sip can be just as powerful. Secret 7. Sip slowly, not mindlessly. In everyday American life, we're often moving fast, grabbing coffee on the way out the door, eating lunch at our desks, refilling a bottle, and chugging it without thinking. Water, for many of us, becomes another task to check off. You know you need to drink more of it, so you guzzle a glass and move on. But here's the thing: rushing how you drink water might be getting in the way of how well your body actually uses it. Dr. Fedor Uglov, who spent his life observing and teaching simple, effective health habits, believed that the way you drink is just as important as how much you drink. He advised people to drink slowly and consciously, taking time to sip rather than gulp. This mindful approach may sound small, but it can change how your body absorbs water and how you feel throughout the day. When you drink too fast, your body doesn't have the chance to evenly absorb the water. Instead, it rushes through your system, triggering a quick response from your kidneys to flush it out. You end up making more trips to the bathroom and getting less actual hydration at the cellular level. Plus, chugging water quickly can leave you feeling bloated or even slightly nauseous, especially if you do it right after a meal or physical activity. The fix: slow it down. Keep a water bottle or glass nearby and sip consistently throughout the day. No need to keep track of every ounce, just aim for steady intake in small amounts. You can even try pairing it with moments of pause, a few sips while reading, in between emails, or during short breaks. It's not just better for your body, it's a small act of self-care in a busy day. Health experts now agree that this slower, more mindful way of drinking supports better hydration. According to registered dietitians, sipping helps your body better regulate fluid levels and improves distribution to tissues, muscles, and even your brain. That means more energy, fewer headaches, and steadier focus without the uncomfortable side effects of overdoing it all at once. And there's another benefit people don't talk about enough. When you slow down to drink, you naturally become more in tune with your body. You start noticing when you're truly thirsty versus just drinking out of habit. That awareness helps prevent both underhydration and the common trap of overhydrating out of pressure to drink more water. Many people who try this say they feel more balanced physically and mentally. Their stomach feels lighter, they experience fewer dips in energy, and their concentration holds longer. It's a simple shift that doesn't cost a thing, but it can bring a real sense of ease to your routine. So, the next time you reach for your water bottle, pause, take a breath, take a sip, let your body catch up. Hydration doesn't have to be rushed to be effective. In fact, it works best when it's not. Even when you drink the right way, it all starts with the quality of the water itself. Secret 8. Choose clean water, not just any water. In the US, it's easy to assume that if water comes out of your tap, it's automatically safe and good for you. But clean water isn't just about what's there, it's also about what isn't. One of the most overlooked parts of staying healthy is the quality of the water you drink. You might be drinking enough, but if that water is full of chlorine, heavy metals, or microplastics, it could be doing more harm than good. Dr. Fedor Uglov believed that clean, mineral-rich water was essential for long-term health. He viewed it not only as a tool for hydration, but as something that supports your immune system, protects your organs, and keeps your body functioning smoothly. And he was onto something. Studies now show that common contaminants in tap water like lead, pesticides, or industrial runoff can burden the liver and kidneys, disrupt hormone levels, and even weaken the immune response over time. So what's the everyday mistake? Relying on unfiltered or low-quality water, assuming it's good enough. Especially in busy American households, where convenience often wins. People might drink straight from the tap without thinking twice. But depending on where you live, your water could contain more than you bargained for. The fix is simple: filter your water. Whether that's a home filtration pitcher, an under-sink system, or a built-in fridge filter. The goal is the same: reduce impurities while preserving natural minerals like calcium and magnesium. These minerals do more than make water taste better, they support bone strength, muscle function, and overall energy. Experts at the Environmental Working Group EWG recommend checking your local water report and choosing a filter that addresses the specific contaminants in your area. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being informed and proactive. And you'll likely notice a difference. Filtered water often tastes cleaner, feels lighter, and can encourage you to drink more without even thinking about it. People who switch to clean, properly filtered water often report fewer stomach issues, better skin clarity, and even improved focus. That makes sense when your body doesn't have to work overtime to filter out toxins. It can spend more energy on what really matters, keeping you sharp, strong, and well. So instead of just asking, "Am I drinking enough water?" start asking, "Is the water I'm drinking truly helping me?" The answer could shift your daily energy, your long-term health, and even how good you feel in your own skin. It's a small step with a powerful ripple effect. Clean water is more than a basic need, it's one of the simplest ways to support your health every single day. With all of these small changes adding up, what really matters is how you apply them in your everyday life. Wrap up water habits that actually work. Secret 1. Many of us avoid drinking before bed, worried about waking up in the middle of the night. But when timed right, about an hour before sleep, a glass of water can support your body's overnight detox and repair systems. Dr. Uglov saw it as a key part of staying energized and refreshed in the morning. Secret 2. Chugging water when you're thirsty may feel efficient, but it overwhelms your system. Sipping throughout the day helps your body absorb water better, leading to more stable energy, less fatigue, and better focus. Secret 3. Cold water might feel refreshing, but it can interrupt digestion and slow your body down. Room temperature water is easier to process and helps maintain internal balance, especially during and after meals. Secret 4. Drinking during meals is a common habit, but it dilutes stomach acids and slows digestion. Simply shifting your water intake to 30 minutes before or an hour after eating can lead to less bloating and smoother digestion. Secret 5. The 8 glasses a day rule doesn't work for everyone. Dr. Uglov suggested personalizing your water intake based on weight and lifestyle. When you drink the right amount for your body, you feel clearer, lighter, and more in control. Secret 6. Waiting until after a workout to hydrate is too late. Drinking water before activity supports your muscles, reduces cramps, and boosts endurance, helping you get the most out of every movement. Secret 7. Rushing through hydration leads to poor absorption. Sip slowly and mindfully to help your body actually use the water you drink. Secret 8. Not all water is equal. Filtered, clean water protects your organs and immune system. It's a small daily decision that has long-term effects on your health. In the end, it's not just about drinking more water, it's about drinking it smarter.